Kylie Jenner claims that nobody is interested in her as she overlooks an important moment with the Kardashians. Hi, before we continue, please subscribe to the channel for all Kardashians news and updates. When the new season of the Kardashians arrived, it came with all the usual drama, emotions, and family dynamics that people have come to expect. The show has built its reputation on mixing glamour with real-life family issues, and Season 6 opened in a way that reminded everyone of why viewers keep tuning in. From the very first moments of the premiere, fans noticed something unusual that immediately set the internet talking. Kylie Jenner, one of the central figures in the famous family, was missing from a key moment that normally features every single sister. This sparked reactions online and left fans wondering why she was not present, especially when the rest of the sisters, Kim Kardashian, Khloe Kardashian, Kourtney Kardashian, and Kendall Jenner, were all there together. The premiere opened with a glamorous photo shoot in Malibu, California. This was not just any shoot but an important one to mark the beginning of Season 6, which producers had promised would be one of the most dramatic seasons yet. Kim, Khloe, Kourtney, and Kendall posed together, showing off their signature styles and giving viewers the polished look that has become a hallmark of the show. But even with all the dazzling visuals and confident poses, something was off. Kylie was absent, and her missing presence became a point of discussion not only on-screen but also among fans who immediately began sharing clips, memes, and questions on social media. Kim noticed the gap right away and made a lighthearted comment, joking that they would have to edit Kylie into the shoot later on. Her words might have sounded playful, but they also highlighted the fact that Kylie's absence was significant enough to require an explanation. Viewers could sense that even though this was just a shoot, for the Kardashians, every appearance matters. Each sister's presence adds something different to the family's image and energy. Without Kylie, there was a visible space that no amount of editing could truly replace. After the photo shoot, the family gathered, and Kris Jenner, the mother and manager often referred to as the momager, spoke about Kylie not being there. Kris tried to explain that Kylie had work commitments in New York and could not make it to the Malibu shoot. Her tone was serious, and she seemed genuinely sad about her daughter's absence. She paused for a moment and admitted that she missed Kylie and missed the energy she usually brought to the group. At that moment, the camera showed Kim and Khloe sitting quietly, their faces calm but their silence heavy. The scene gave viewers the feeling that something more was happening beneath the surface, as though unspoken judgments or frustrations were hanging in the air. Kris, always the one to keep conversations moving, broke the silence with a small comment, asking if everyone was going to stay quiet like crickets. The line brought a tiny bit of humor to the situation, but the tension still remained. Fans who know the family well could sense that the moment reflected deeper issues about how much value is placed on each sister's presence and how complicated their schedules and priorities can get. The Kardashians may live lives filled with luxury, but the reality of balancing family, fame, and personal projects often leads to clashes and feelings of being misunderstood. The show then shifted to Kylie herself, who was seen talking with her sister Kendall. This was the first time viewers got to hear Kylie's side of the story, and her words carried a mix of frustration and disappointment. She explained that she had told everyone in advance about her schedule and how she would not be able to attend the shoot. According to Kylie, no one seemed to care or make adjustments, which left her feeling overlooked. She made it clear that it was not a case of her not wanting to be there. Instead, she felt the family had decided her absence was not important enough to address. Her tone was firm but also tinged with sadness, as if she was speaking out not just about the shoot but about a bigger pattern of being dismissed. Kylie went on to say that now the family would probably just insert her into the photos later on, as though she were an afterthought. She spoke with a hint of sarcasm when she said that she would still make it the best thing they had ever seen, turning her absence into something that could not be ignored. This mixture of frustration and determination captured the kind of energy that has made Kylie one of the most talked about members of the family. She has always been seen as someone who built her own path with her beauty business, fashion influence, and online presence, but moments like this show that even she feels the sting of being sidelined within her own family. Kendall, sitting next to Kylie during the conversation, quickly stepped in to reassure her sister. Kendall told Kylie that she had not missed too much, but she made it clear that her presence had been missed, at least by her. Kendall's words seemed genuine and were probably comforting to Kylie, who responded with gratitude. Kylie thanked her for saying that, showing that even a small acknowledgement from a sibling can mean a lot. Kendall then added something more personal, saying that Kylie had a way of bringing her back to life. It was an emotional statement, and she followed it up with a lighthearted twist, saying that they would not let the others know that. It was a moment of bonding between the two sisters, showing how even in a family as public as the Kardashians, private emotional support between siblings still matters. What stood out in this episode was not just that Kylie missed a photo shoot but how her absence highlighted bigger questions about family dynamics. The Kardashians are often seen as a united front, but beneath the polished images, there are real feelings of being left out, underappreciated, or misunderstood. Kylie's words, "No one cared," hit strongly with many fans who could relate to feeling overlooked in their own families or social groups. Her frustration showed that even in a family where fame brings constant attention, individuals can still feel invisible or unimportant when their needs are not acknowledged. The way the episode played out was classic Kardashian storytelling. The tension was not explosive, but it was enough to spark conversation and speculation. Was Kylie really being ignored, or was it simply a matter of busy schedules clashing? Did the family underestimate how much her presence mattered, or was Kylie more sensitive because she expected special consideration? These are the kinds of questions that fans love to debate, and the show knows exactly how to capture these moments to keep people watching and talking. Beyond the family drama, Kylie's situation also reflected how modern fame works. She has built a massive empire and is one of the most successful businesswomen of her generation. Yet even with all that success, she still finds herself feeling sidelined within her own family's spotlight. It reminds people that no amount of fame or money can erase the very human desire to feel valued, seen, and respected by those closest to you. The fact that Kylie expressed her feelings so openly made the episode feel authentic and relatable, qualities that often drive viral conversations online. Fans quickly took to social media, sharing clips of Kylie's comments and weighing in on whether the family had treated her fairly. Some defended her, saying that she deserved more respect and consideration from her sisters. Others argued that the Kardashians have always had complicated schedules and that sometimes sacrifices are inevitable. Regardless of which side people took, Kylie's absence became the central talking point of the premiere. Thanks for watching. Please do well to share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more Kardashian updates.